I'm short. So I'm no John Lawless, but I have some poems for you guys. First one's called School. We read that a butterfly lit upon a branch. We said, how slick the prose! The author means to juxtapose with meta-kitsch and irony and purpose-sharp synecdoche. Theft small of beauty large. I unmade the crimes in order to instead watch paper wings beat orange and blackly in the swirling wind. Friends. Which of the 7 deadly sins are you? We were deciding about each other. We is John Hughes's eternally sprawling-limbed pile of umpteen 16s, malcontented despite the abundance of food and shelter, playing at being self-aware, cleverness bleeding from holes in hearts, needing to waste last childhood home hours with that useless strain of loneliness that exists only in groups, enjoying more than anything the game of exaggerated self-description. I was, who without hesitation proclaimed, pride. We nodded sagely. Yes, pride. We provided reasons, I think. We all agreed, I think. We laughed, I think. Why? I nodded. For the rest of the day, I wasn't sure. Monster. Every so often, the thought creeps in that everything worth saying has been already said. Even that. At first, it mouth breathes foully in the corner, but if I keep talking for a while, it usually crawls back under the bed. World. Heads too big over feet too small, blink in the sun and coo. The sound mixes with coffee smell and summer playground fountain water. Grass grows around little glitter bug litter and entangled teenage jeans. Tourist eyebrows raise in a miniature parade, bushy tail, twitching nose, dragging crust. The grand finale of a squirrel sniffing for last winter's acorns, only to find instead the ultimate in public park treasure, half a pizza. Sister yanks teddy-toting younger brother into drugstore. Phew! She doesn't know that automatic doors can't bite little boy legs. Her mother doesn't tell her. Eyes and mouth crinkle in parenthetical crescents as though fingernail pressed. Knees creak against sinews torn, hips replaced. At corned and bunioned feet, progeny gather. Sometimes I pass a little time without an eye. Both. In math, the teacher points out a unique value of y. But my pen writes down a unique value of why. And that makes me think about beauty, and how it's the intersection of left and right, grammar and Shakespeare, on purpose and accidentally. Like synesthesia, as lived by Jimi Hendrix, but also as described by Dr. V.S. Ramachandran, who said, couched with caveats both scientific and humble, that all metaphor is synesthesia, because believing that Juliet equals the sun, kindness equals milk, flesh equals dew, is the same as believing that turquoise equals calm, sour equals 5, E-sharp equals Roger. Or y equals why, which is exactly right and left. Summer. Katydids chirping like pepper grinding. He lies sleepful and well-rehearsed and sure despite having flown somewhere. Katydids chirping like abacus jump clicking along their wires. I lie sleepless and almost panting and thinking like Usain Bolt runs and adjusting a body clock back in the middle of the Pacific Ocean somewhere despite having flown nowhere. Katydids chirping like maracas shaking. The ground lies neither sleepless nor sleepful, the only one doing what I want it to do. And the last one is have to, want to. It doesn't count if it's easy. Anything. The point is that it's 110% good, better, best, no sleep, no food, no friends, no carbs, 11 days a week till 2:30 in the morning. The point is that it's hard. So to count, you must do things that are hard always. But then how can you tell if you love them or if you love afterwards thinking I did those things always? Then how can you tell if it matters if you love them or if it matters that you did those things always? Then how can you tell if you care about them or if you care that somebody, anybody will say, wow, he did those things always? You can't.